JB Cycles here with a quick update on March the 4th. So it's a challenge to stay confident and believe in your analysis. And this weekend the rally last Friday kind of confused me a little bit, made me uncertain. Also, on Monday the markets in Europe really rallied strong, and I started to wonder. But as you see, Monday, Tuesday, the S&P markets we went down, which was my primary scenario, and we are approaching my first target for this move A down, but I think we will have after a bounce another leg down. So we are on the way to this 2-week oscillation low around this coming weekend on Friday, Monday. So let's have a look on the S&P wavelet daily data. So my first target is this arrow, but it's more precise to look at this one. This is my scenario, and as you see, it has a low around Friday or Monday, now this coming weekend, and I'm not sure if we have a lot more downside. I think we could start making a bottom formation the rest of this week, and we are close to the 200-day moving average, so I think we should find support around that level the rest of this week. Should be more downside, I think, but I don't think this correction is over yet. I think this is just the first leg. Then we may bounce all of next week, and then we have the final leg down into end of April. So as long as we follow my scenario, I believe in this scenario. If this bounce gets much stronger than expected, well, maybe then the correction is off. But so far it looks good. Here's my 17-week cycle, and I have made a 17-week offset of the S&P, and it's interesting to see how the S&P behaves very similar to going back one cycle or about 4 months, and we see actually today is just about the exact same day as the US election, pretty much, and we are just about to break the level of one cycle back, and that is a signal of a change in trend. So if we now start to stay below this offset, that means the trend has changed, and we also see a lower low. And we should, on the next bounce, we should see a lower high, and we are starting to see a downtrend. So in the hourly data for Dow Jones Industrial, I have marked the 2-week oscillation, the 2-week oscillation lows, and as I thought this weekend, I thought this should or could be the top of the 2-week oscillation, and indeed that's what we got, and the 2-week oscillation is pointing down into the weekend, and then a bounce next week, and we should then have another leg down into end of April. So looking good so far. Longer term Dow Jones Industrial, we are seeing some breakdowns here. So, but it looks like a big double top. In my opinion, that's a quite unusual formation for the Dow Jones Industrial and the major indices. Double tops is not a common pattern, in my opinion. But maybe I'm wrong, but I can't really remember to have seen a lot of double tops. Kind of 2007 was a big double top, I guess. Well, That's not important. But if the Dow Jones go below this level, then it really triggers a double top setup. So not quite there yet, but it could happen. So yeah, looking at the wavelets, yeah, I think there should be a little bit more downside here. I can't really say exactly how, but I would not play for any bigger bounce until we get to around the weekend. So we have to see. So far that this looks good for bears, but of course I don't like what I see in the news. This will be 4 years with a lot of pain and trouble in the US. What is going to happen? I hope we don't have to start to fear that the US will start to bomb Europe. It's enough having trouble with Russia, but if US, or maybe we have to sanction the US totally, forbid all trade with the US. Yeah, that would be great. But yeah, Trump, you really did well there, US. Great. See ya.